hone my
Okay.
skills. I'll have
On
another
to
shot. I'm Patsy. Remember?
X6. I had to take a break between 5 and 6. That was interesting. I've never seen a delirium mirror there. Okay, so X6, we like to go down to the Twilight Strand and clear it.
Ready, Exile!
This is an optional quest, but this enables all of the gems to be available for the rest of the campaign. Just makes buying your links and stuff easier. You get the full clear, so you kill everything in here. You only have to do this once. I usually do it in a first character after my first playthrough. So I'm not. We can also skip this till later. Especially the snake that runs around. We're missing some monsters.
I'm not up to that just
yet. This does take a little bit extra time, but I think the extra time is worth it just later for the convenience. You can always type / remaining. So there's one monster somewhere. Great. It's like worst case scenario. Oh man. Check. Otherwise, I'll just create a new zone and go again. It's super annoying, but where's the last one? This is ridiculous. Einhar himself. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna do it again. I would do this on a new league playthrough, so whatever. We're just gonna bump our accuracy with this one. Make sure our accuracy stays above our health. That was my takeaway there, is if Einhar is carrying next time, I just reset the zone right away. I have no idea if you can. I'm sure you guys will probably point out where I missed it in the comments, but there's one missing and wasn't worth searching for. Let's talk to Lily and.
This is not good.
Oops.
you that already.
Alright, wretches. While you be time and tide.
With the quest, it's just respec points. We don't necessarily need them right now. We'll replace that. Go ahead and roll it, hoping for a chance of eat immunity. Perfect. Our quiver is fine. I'm not gonna bother. Okay. These I'm gonna roll because those are out of date. What is it? Energy shield? I don't know. That's fine. Wow, terrible. It's good flat though. I'll just use them. It's a 4-link.
Stay sharp.
Figure it out later. As we're running the axe now, so we're back to the coast, and these are a lot of the same zones with some slight changes to what you played in the first part of the 5-axe. So we're actually seeing the mud flats here, like golden fire res are really low. So after you kill Kataba, also you take a 30% elemental resistance penalty. So all of my elemental resistances are 30% lower than they were, and got to address that. So we're looking for stuff like tombstone rings and that sort of stuff to help. We found the mud flats here. We're usually over in this corner you find you're looking for this monster. Drops a quest item. Let's check the bone. Grab the mana flask and the hollow light flask. Okay. We could roll those, but all I really want is a bleed immunity anyways, I don't really care. Taking the essence. And we'll check that bow also. Now we're just looking for the exit, which I think we missed? No, it's here. Okay. Right. We're gonna start grabbing. We didn't get a skill point. What am I thinking? Spent a few hours between my last recording and this one. I forgot what was in what, and we had our first death of the campaign. I usually die a few times. My resistances need fixing, so normally what I would do is actually before I even enter these zones, I would stop at my hideout after killing Taba, fix up my gear, and try to craft some reses on it. So we'll do that at the next stopping point. But like I said, if I stop there, I don't care if I die a few times in the campaign. That sounds pretty easy to get to, by the way. So as soon as you get through mud flats, you kill the queen, grab your quest item, you run left, you find the exit, and then it's just a straight line into here. And then you get exit when killing Tsunama. You exit to the left, and then we just go out. 4-link helmet. Pick it up. Roll it. Alright, we exit to the ridge, and then this is mostly a straight line. It's usually about now too. I stop worrying about checking benders as much. It's pretty normal for me to have most of my links in order, at least a 4 link on my main attack, and enough links for the other stuff that I'm fine. And as you can see, we pick up all the bows and check them. It's pretty rare that we don't have a bow that's good enough. What do we have? Attic, cold, and ballistic. Okay. Just checking to see. I want to swap the bow and look at my tooltip. 1586. That one's way better. 20. Those are pretty close. Might keep the other 5-socket bow. Let's see if we can craft on them. Okay, lower prison. There is a trial somewhere here. Looks like we can already see the exit. It's gotta be something else, right? Let's check. Yeah, okay. This zone has like little, I don't know. I guess it's just a big roundabout. What I was gonna say there. Trials at this point have crafting recipes, so grab those on your way. Someone sleeps all the way back around. And this should take us to Chaperone's Tower. Here we just kind of circle around. There's a bunch of you're climbing a tower. There's a bunch of like exits. Look at our XP. We're right under the zone. We're fine. We don't need much fire along the way. 2-stone ring can help us fix resistances, though. Let's just check it here. So, looking at our defenses, doesn't really change much. Doesn't really change anything. All attributes and some flat. I think we'll put this on just because it's a little higher item level. I don't think it really matters. Might get a check higher flat. Item level doesn't matter. I'm not going to use the results or anything on it, so.
I'm not up to that just yet.
Just keep going through the stairs. Eventually, you get to the center of the tower. That's what you're looking for. fight has a few phases. Damage is really good right now. Just try to avoid getting one shot, which affects our resistances for. Chevron's gonna come out. Okay. Watch out for books and lightning attacks. They merge. Kill them. I think he's got pretty much the same attacks, but doing some fuse with lightning now.
Your reliance on mindless
Just
brawl
reorganize
was
some of
your
this.
undoing, Chevron.
This time we don't want to just, we could log out, we still have the waypoint, we want to grab the crafting recipe, so we walk through. And we could go back to town, but I'm going to keep going. So follow this wall again, so kind of like we did in Act 1, this is Prisoner's Gate again. I'm just looking for an opening for the next skill point quest. Delirium was frozen, so I died. That was the gamble holding those boxes. Delirium here is questionable. My resistances are terrible, so yeah, got what I deserved. We opened it, so we're gonna see what goodies it has. We're gonna die again. That's fine. 2-point arrow. Quiver. Oh, this one's junk, I don't care. That might be an upgrade. Okay. So this is the opening that should lead to the Valley of the Fire Drinker. So this is the scope point quest. I'm not anything in here. Especially my fire resistance is already terrible. A really large cluster could be interesting. It's a little too early though. Oh, I wasn't paying attention to my health. Okay. We really gotta fix our resists. I want that bow. I have to make a choice. I don't. Okay. I'm just gonna run through here. Fix your resist right when you get into Act 6. I took that break, which really kind of threw me off. Okay. I'll show you how to do that. It's you just go to your hideout and craft whatever resists you need on your gear wherever you can. When we come back out, we follow the wall again to the Western Forest. If you find the Western Forest first, you can keep going until you find the opening. Again, this is just how I like to run it. Do I have a ring? No. That's fine. A little tight on inventory space right now. Also just trying to make up time from dying like an idiot. Don't need the waypoint. I have a problem running past them though, so we'll grab it. No movement speed, don't care. On the waypoint, kind of go up again. We're looking for wetlands. Must be another optional skill point quest. Usually just run left so I find the wall and then just run up and circle the wall so I find the spawning ground, and then after we kill the mini god here, we will go back to town. I'm at, so we're just gonna exit. I do use Awaken PoE trade, so I can go to my hideout real quick. Is there anything we're gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna change helmets. It doesn't really matter what I throw on there. I guess that's fine. Put that on. We got Herald of Ice, Sniper's Mark. Okay, I need to get Mark on hits, but I don't know if I can afford it yet. Okay, so we need cold resist. So we check our crafting bench. Can we craft cold? We can. So we'll put cold resist on. Great. I want some fire res. Let's see what we can craft that on. Fire res. We could do fire and cold. It's 6. Let's just do the 1. Okay. Then we want some more cold. We can throw on maybe our boots. Nope, we're full of suffixes. Okay. We're completely full on that, huh? What is it? So 1775. Wait, 1890. Versus, so this is better anyways. And we have an open suffix, which is great. What resistance? Cold? Yeah, this has lightning resist on it. Okay, so give me cold. Okay. Do need a new amulet too. Put res on here? No. Okay, what about on here? Give me fire. Okay, how are we looking? We're still a little light on fire and cold. That ring is not magic, so we're gonna put that one on. Or it's not rare. Shoot, I don't think we can put another res on there, can we? No. Okay. It's fine, so we're selling that, we're selling that, we're selling that. We're gonna check this. 1888, 2016, so that's slightly better bow. Artillery ballista, cold damage, faster attacks. Got Herald of Ice, we'll just be leveling that up, so we're selling all of that. Is that better? Oh man, 2016, 24, that's way better. Okay, so we just need okay, let's clean up some inventory here. 23 strength. That has life and fire. This is lightning res. I don't think that's any better. Sell all this. Okay. Okay, so what I need is, give me haste, sniper's mark. Dash can go up here. Artillery ballista, added cold, faster attacks. We're gonna get focus ballista in there. We have 5 jewelers, and none of those need to be linked, so perfect. Okay. It's probably a little early to sell that, to be honest. I don't even know if the Trinity's gonna work yet, but I just need to clean up my inventory. I'm also gonna just toss all this stuff in here. Sure. Then I want to start again. This is going to help with mana efficiency and stuff. Fire and coal res. What else? Can't put it on there. Suffixes are full. Suffixes are full. We need a new amulet. That's done. Suffixes are full. Done. Suffixes are full. This has open suffixes. I don't love putting resistance on this, but we will. Okay. Back home. I want to see if there's an amulet we can get.
Good tidings to you.
Not from Lily. She's now selling all the gems. Because of the side quest we did. These are both magic, which kind of sucks. I would take this. It's fine. It's both strength and intelligence. I don't think I need the int, but great. What I really want to do is use an essence. Add 1. Okay, it fills the suffixes, but it's also got a good life roll.
Wait for no man.
as well as a resist, so we're actually capped, so we're good. There's a couple more skill gems, or skill points to grab. I think the 2 red, 2 green is probably what we want here, or the 2... This might be good. We'll have to see.
Farewell. I
We
witnessed
might
your
put
battle
our
against him. I'll handle things
main
for you.
attack in there. I think, let me check one more thing before we leave. Focus. It costs a chance orb. Okay, so we can get that, so we put that in there. What do we have? We got dash, elemental damage with attacks. Okay. So what if we did elemental damage with attacks, rain of arrows, mirage. So that gives us,
Time and
it
tide.
says it's slightly less damage, but I'm not convinced that it actually is. We're going to start heading towards the extra arrow on the tree, even though it doesn't super help with rain of arrows. The attack speed nodes leading up to it are all good, and usually we would switch to something like lightning arrow or something in the
I'm not
future.
onto that just yet.
So we're gonna grab that. Now we're just following the road, so we're back in the riverway, following the road. We're gonna hit a dead end and just walk down. We're not proccing Trinity as often, but it's on. I'm just gonna try to keep an eye on it and see how it's balanced. The bottom one is lightning, I think, which means we're doing a lot of lightning damage. To look at the numbers. So you I always follow that top wall until I find a bridge, and then you go through the bridge, and there's always this little island of 2 bridges. That's really what you're looking for. That's how you know you're going the right way.
His time has almost come.
Okay, Counter of Anger. Always gotta grab that black flag, and he's gonna run through. Pretty sure that was a contract that fell. You can start collecting those and start doing heist contracts early. It's definitely a good, viable strategy for early currency generation. There's other YouTubers that have videos on it. I know Ali has a good one on it. There's plenty. Surgog, I think, has some info on it. There's lots of info on how to do that strategy for early chaos orbs. Otherwise, the same thing with that unique I left on the ground. Pretty much every unique I just grab and throw in a stash tab on the first day. Helps get those first few chaos orbs.
You there, local.
So yeah, swapping to, or improving my resistances as late as I did is definitely a mistake. Other mistake, or maybe not mistake, but the other consideration is if you're dying like that, like, we're still using haste, right? We're really like to run fast, we're running grace. Just dodge a lot more often. Watching my Trinity not really proc as much as I would like. Doing a lot of physical. Okay, so we're just doing. Okay, the bottom one is cold. So just doing a lot of cold damage. What things we have? Elemental damage with attacks. So what do we have? Do we put res on the bow? We did. Okay. Could put added fire damage instead of elemental damage with attacks. Might actually need to do that. We look at our damage right now, capping at like 3564. Now that we hit proc Trinity, it's 5241 I think it said, so almost double, right? And because we're not proccing Trinity all that much, we're not quite double, but like 30%ish, something like that, I don't know. Because we're not proccing Trinity as much, that's a huge damage loss. So even if my damage is lower with something like added fire, if we proc Trinity more often, it'll be better. So before we fight the boss, I might considering going and buying that fire and dropping it in there. Look at our tooltip, the cold damage is just high, and the lower number on the cold damage is in the 400s, which is the high end of fire, so like the odds of an attack doing more fire damage than cold damage and physical are both relatively low, which is why we're not rocking it that often. So if we put in added fire, we should increase our Trinity proc. Even though elemental damage with attacks is good, and likely better long term, it's not better right now. Oh, I didn't touch the thing, so I just wasted my time. Okay, you gotta make sure, so you hit the lever and you gotta make sure to touch the beacon. That's gonna get sold. That's gonna get sold. I'm gonna talk to Wayland and sale. There's a waypoint there. Okay, that's
No
also
single
getting
being
sold.
should have the power to reshape the world like this.
I'm gonna head back to town and talk to Lily.
Good tidings.
It's this gem. Put that in there. And sell these. Okay.
Time and tide let you know
We look at added fire. It's gonna need some levels right now. It's not doing much, but to look at their levels, I think we should help proximity quite a bit more. It's a lot of rare quivers. There are packs of monsters that will drop the same. We should went to Act 1 and grab added fire. It would have started at like level 10 or something. It's fine though. Anyways, there are packs of blue monsters that all drop the same rare item, same rare base. I think we found those since we got the 3 quivers. So you can start finding these 6 sockets. You can sell those for jeweler's orbs, especially early on. It's worth picking them up and just rendering them for jeweler's orbs. Okay, we are level 50. We're overkilling. We just need to go find the exit here. And I just kind of follow the wall. Eventually you find it. I just go around the outside. Can't wait to find out it's that little alcove that I walked away from.
I'm not up to that just yet.
End up full clearing this zone.
courageous.
Just talk for a minute. We can
Such
do a
a
little
fine
inventory
example of
management.
womanhood. I simply knew you wouldn't disappoint me.
2846.
Or my husband. You see, His Majesty could never be satiated on his wedding day by one bride alone.
That one's
Thank you,
slightly better.
my new sister.
You lose some
I shall
res.
always
We'll
treasure
keep it
your
though.
company.
Deal with the Council of the Satchels. We need to. It's possible much penalties. Yeah, we need to. Actually, this lighting res is quite a bit. I don't think that's really the damage is just so marginal about this. Lighting res doesn't catch as it is. Okay, I thought it was. Let me just dodge this crap there in that base.
Born of ocean's mire, and
Hold on, Tiek.
I'm just gonna hit F5 and go to my hideout real quick. And just sell to Lily in here. I don't think that bow's gonna be even worth looking at. No movement speed, don't care. Nothing worth looking at, okay. Oh. Wait. Okay, we're gonna put lightning res on our helmet. That should get us close to cap. Yep, I'm good with that. I don't know where I'm going. Okay. And then we're on to Act 7. Let's do the good old. We'll check real quick. If I can spell.